In this pencast, we'll be learning how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide pairs of functions. So the first problem says, let f of x equal 2x plus 1 and g of x equal x squared. Find f of x times g of x and f of x plus g of x. Alright, so let's start with f of x times g of x. Alright, so basically this is just saying a function f that has the variable x times a function g that has the variable x. So since we have those functions already listed, all we actually have to do is just multiply them together. So this is f of x, and we need to multiply by g of x. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is do the distributive property here. Distribute the x squared to each term inside the parentheses. So we're going to end up with 2x cubed plus x squared. And that is actually the answer to f of x times g of x. Alright, so now we're going to look at f of x plus g of x. Alright, so it's the same concept. All we do is just add the functions. So 2x plus 1 plus x squared. And that's going to turn into, in standard form, x squared plus 2x plus 1. And if you wanted to factor that, it would be x plus 1 x plus 1. But we can just leave it in this form. So that's the answer to f of x plus g of x. Alright, so the next problem says, let f of x equals x squared minus 9 and g of x equal x plus 3. Find f of x over g of x and f of x minus g of x. So f of x over g of x is the same as saying x squared minus 9 over x plus 3. Alright, so we know that this right here is what we call a difference of squares. And we know that that can get factored into x plus 3, x minus 3. So now we end up with x plus 3, x minus 3 over x plus 3. So we can cancel those out, and our answer is just going to be x minus 3. Alright, so f of x minus g of x, what we're going to do is just take x squared minus 9 and subtract x plus 3. So the thing you have to be careful of here is, first of all, to remember to put the parentheses. So that means that the first thing we're going to need to do is distribute this negative sign inside these parentheses. So this is going to turn into x squared minus 9 minus x minus 3. So if we gather like terms, so we add these constants together, we get x squared minus x minus 12. So we can either leave it in this form, or in factored form, this would be x minus 4, x plus 3. But we can just leave it in this form for right now, and that is the answer to f of x minus g of x.